Yeah. Brassy girls everywhere. Titty ass hands in the air. So party over here. Shaking for the man of the year. Man of the year. Man of the bounce. Brassy girls everywhere. Titty ass hands in the air. So party over here. Shaking for the man of the year. Man of the year. Man of the bounce. Brassy girls everywhere.
Hey everybody, how's it going today? This is Jay Saints. It's April 14th, 2017, and we have a lot going on, so stay tuned, hold on to your seats, and let's get this party started. The first thing I'm going to talk about is what about all these backstabbers? I want to start up the topics about these backstabbers. You know, I just hate when people, just talk behind your back. I know everybody has had that situation happen to him. If you like, share them, put them in the comments. We'll make sure we get to them. But let's talk about backstabbing, because what do you think, Squintz?
Oh man, backstabbing, bro, that is a bad habit. Like, backstabbing, that is a woman's trait. Like, if you're like boys with somebody, do not ever backstab them, because like being boys, that's like basically like being family,
Exactly. I know for a fact, like what had just happened to me, this one lady, she lends me something. Basically, she gave me something.
Yeah. And
then all of a sudden, she wants it back. Now,
oh man.
Now, I mean, you give something to somebody, I know what's the right thing to do. I'm going to give it back, of course.
Oh yeah.
But it's like, why do you tell my other friends, hey, what's his name still's holding on to my thing? That's not cool of her. So I think that's wrong. What do you guys think? Give me some input. I would like to know from our subscribers out there, from our listeners. Send in some messages about some situations you've all been in, and we're gonna share a little bit of what we've been through. So stay tuned, people, and hold on to your hats, because we're getting this party started. Go, Johnny.
All right. A few things I want to talk about. Yeah, backstabbing's never any fun. I'm gonna give some words of advice out. I'm going to give you some tips before participating in an orgy. If any of you guys ever participated in an orgy, or maybe you're thinking about it, or maybe you're thinking about joining an orgy out there or something, I'm going to give you some tips. The first tip that I want to give is to be upfront. If you're going to be in an orgy, you got to be upfront. You got to tell them like it is. You can't beat around the bush. And if you want to get what you want to get, then, you got to be upfront. If you're not upfront, you might end up with somebody trying to poke you in the rear. So that's tip number one, be upfront. Tip number two, pay attention to your partner. If your partner's not feeling it, first of all, you should have a partner if you're going into an orgy. You don't go into an orgy alone. It could be dangerous. You take a partner. You pay attention to that partner. If they're not feeling it, if they don't like it, then you need to not participate anymore. Or if it makes anybody uncomfortable, then, you got to step back, take a little breather. Third tip is like chill out. Just chill out. You're not there to just have like this crazy orgy thing type going. You could chill out. You could just sit back. You could just sit back and watch. You don't have to participate in anything. You could just chill, just chill back, drink a beer, relax. Make sure you bring some rubbers. That's another tip I have. Make sure you bring some rubbers.
Safety first.
If you show up to an orgy without any rubbers, you done fucked up.
Yanni, you sound like you have experience in this orgy shit. What's going on with that, man?
Never have.
I don't know about that, because last weekend's topic, he brought up the same shit about an orgy in New York, and he was there, and
I didn't
he didn't have enough money, and
I was too broke.
they kind of kicked him out.
He had like a lot of detail.
It was an elite. It was for the elites. Okay,
yeah,
so
people,
bring rubbers.
But if you do participate in those kind of activities, please be safe.
Be safe. I'm just trying to give you some pointers. Have fun. Have fun while you're there. That's the whole reason why you're there. Have fun. And if you finish first, just sit back and relax. Just chill out.
Say it was an accident.
And enjoy the show.
Another thing I want to talk about, I thought this was pretty cool. People, like the effects of alcohol that it has when you're having sex, like how alcohol affects your body. The best kind of alcohol, well, alcohol is just awesome, especially if you're gonna have sex and you had just had some alcohol. Pretty much wine, red wine, is good for the heart. It's good for your blood. It gets you going. It gets you pumping. It arouses you. Red wine would arouse, it arouses you more. If you're not big into wine, you might want to sit up and pay attention because it could be the key to boosting your sex life. Red wine is good for your heart, tastes delicious, and pairs with a good box of chocolates. And now, on top of that, researchers say it could even improve your sex life in both men and women. Wine, according to the Elite Daily, researchers have discovered that by drinking 2 glasses of red wine a day, a man's sex drive significantly increases. This is because quercetin is found in red wine and leads to higher testosterone level in men. So pretty much increases your testosterone. And for the ladies, wine affects slightly different. When a woman drinks wine, her blood flow increases and rushes to her parts of the body that generate the sexual response. It becomes more aroused. So it arouses women. So that's what red wine does. Beer is like every guy's drink. Everyone drinks beer. So different types of beer have different types of effects when you're about to have sex. So basically, if you drink beer, it can delay premature ejaculation. So it kind of numbs you up. So beer, that's good for that. Premature ejaculation. Just drink a few beers. And it'll help you out with that. Now, the darker beer you drink, like the IPAs Guinness and all that good stuff, the darker beers, it has more iron in the beer. So more iron in your body, your blood cells start to circulate more, this putting you more in the mood. So that's a few tips, beer, wine, whatever you like to drink, whatever you feel like, getting involved in. It's pretty cool. Give it a try. Try some. If you guys never drank red wine before, give it a try, and then it's always fun to get laid.
Well, Yanni, sounds like you're a freak there, man.
Hell yeah.
First you come up with the cats.
Hey, that was a good story.
The origins in New York.
The story with the women that own cats are more freak in the sheets. Yes. Yeah. You ever heard that? You gotta listen to previous podcasts.
That's funny.
All right, so I gotta find a cat lady then. That's what
Yes.
saying.
Cat ladies are freaks in the sheets.
So all you cat ladies
Freak in the
out there,
sheets.
Yeah.
you got a little bit of freak in you.
So, hey, drink some wine, drink some beer, and let's get it on. Get your freak on.
That is funny. That is hilarious. Now, what do you got going on, Squintz? I heard you had a ticket, man. What's up with that?
Man, today, bro, this cop pulled me over, right? And then, I was going 65, like in the 65. So, like, basically, I was going the speed limit. And then he pulls me over, and then he tells me that he pulled me over because of my tint.
The
Like,
tint?
really?
The
Yeah,
tinted
the
windows?
tint.
Yeah,
That's
mind
why
you, we
really?
live in Arizona, so I know the laws in Arizona are not really.
That's true.
They're not strict because we are in the desert.
Exactly.
So for him to do something like that, it's pretty much profiling.
Yeah,
that
it
was
is.
profiling.
It is.
And
Because
plus, Squintz
he
had his
saw a young
windows.
kid.
He had his windows rolled up, so the cop never really saw who was driving the vehicle.
Exactly.
He just saw that it was a nice vehicle and it had tinted
Cruising,
windows.
going speed limit.
To begin with, it's a sporty car. It's
Yeah.
it's
But
a
I was going
Nissan
to speed
sporty
limit.
car, a 370Z. So
It looked like money.
you're a target.
It
You're a
looked like
target.
money.
You're
Well,
And it doesn't help you have a big old sticker that says "Rub one out."
on the side
True.
of the
That
car.
Yeah.
Rub
Like,
one out.
really?
Hashtag rub one out. We got stickers like that for you guys
Well,
too.
maybe
Hashtag rub
maybe
one
the
out.
cop was part of the LGBT community, and he thought Ariel
You'll
wanted to rub
you
one
can
out
rub
with
him
him.
one
or something.
Maybe he thought you were rubbing one out while you were driving.
But like I felt like offended. Like,
but it
really?
wasn't just any normal police car. It was like it's something
that shit
fancy,
was a
right?
Undercover.
I have it right on the screen.
Yeah, undercover
that was
cop.
a fucking undercover cop, bro. Like,
all right, yeah.
And then,
there
like
you
I
go.
was gonna tell him, well, like your windows are fucking tinted. Why don't you give yourself a fucking ticket?
Well, I would say profiling, and he looked at Ariel's vehicle, Squintz's vehicle, and he said drug dealer.
Power of the badge.
He thought drug dealer.
No, he thought a little
I know
douchebag
that
with a
you
fast
can
car.
afford this.
That's exactly
Little
what he thought.
douchebag with money.
Little douchebag with a fast car.
Big sissy with glasses.
Squints, but you can't get away from the Mopars.
Yeah.
You know.
Shout out to Savage Mopars.
Shout out to Savage Mopars.
Shout out right there.
Manny holding it down. Manny Fresh holding it down.
Thanks a lot, Manny Fresh, for pulling
Oh, thanks,
over
Manny,
Squints.
for fucking pulling me over today.
That's a good one. Anybody else got anything going on? Crickets.
Crickets. Hashtag crickets.
Cricket Wireless has a sale for. No, I'm messing with you. But yeah, I mean, for the most part, dude, I would say that was pretty much profiling, because if he wanted to give you a ticket, it would have been a fix-it ticket. And you would have to go to court and prove that you actually took care of your
That is
team.
a fix-it ticket. All you got to do,
he gave him a
No,
warning.
just a warning.
Oh, you got a warning?
He got a warning.
He told me that like it wasn't a citation.
That's what I'm
He told me
saying. That was
it just a
profiling,
warning.
dude. He had
That is not profiling. If
That
the
is
damn
profiling.
tint is too damn
Imagine
dark.
if I was black.
And you knew what you were doing when you asked for that limo tint. You know there's a risk
Bro,
you're going to
fucking
take.
that tip has
Well,
been on my
there's a
car
risk.
for like over a year.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
How many other
It's
people
still
have
illegal.
limo tent?
Exactly.
So if I go and I shoot somebody, it doesn't matter because it's
How
been
the fuck
over
is
a
my
year.
window tint gonna shoot somebody?
No, I'm saying it doesn't matter because it's been over a year. It doesn't matter. You tinted it illegally, too dark, and you're gonna get busted. Bottom line, you can't avoid that. You know the consequences of what you were doing when you did it.
No, because had this been an issue, he would have been
Okay,
pulled
so
over. many
so
times.
you're telling me
pulled over the
He
first
would have
day,
been pulled
bro.
over a lot of times.
So I've had that
so-
sit on my car for
well,
like
then
a
you
year
got-
straight.
then you got lucky. They didn't get you for that. They didn't
Bullshit.
tell
For a
you.
year?
Bullshit.
But
Because
I
I rode with him plenty of times.
G-Man,
and there's been a lot of cops.
G-Man, what's the law on that? Speak up. What's the law on that? Because you know the law about
For
that.
window tint?
Yes.
Like I said, so
So it's not illegal. It's not illegal.
Yeah, it's not. Because
It's not illegal.
No, not
Window
here.
tint.
Not here in
No,
Arizona.
no,
It's
Oh,
not.
you're so wrong.
Well, it's not
We are
because
in
we're in the
100
desert.
It doesn't matter. 20% is the law. 20%.
No, it's 33%.
Well, what is yours?
3%.
Look at he criminalized himself right there.
God damn.
Well, I can't debate or defend you. So
Well,
I'm sorry,
somebody in the
Squints.
audience, please tell us what's the legal limit for tint.
33%.
Please.
That's what that fuckface told me.
Damn.
Oh,
What did you call him?
Officer.
Fuckface.
Beep beep.
Beep. Officer. Fuck. Beep.
Ossifer.
Ossifer.
He was awesome of her. So
Plus, I was tired, bro. Like, going home from work, and then I was like minding my own business.
Excuses.
Speed limit, and then like all of a sudden, I see his lights flashing behind me, and then I look down, and like, well, I'm not speeding. So then I put over to the right.
all right, then we'll count your lucky stars that you got away with it this time.
Hey, you gotta be lucky you got away with a warning. You
Yeah.
could have got a ticket.
Could've got
But
a
like
ticket.
the
You
thing
coulda
has been
got
on
a
my
fix
car
a
for
ticket.
like over a year, for like already a whole summer, and then no one said shit about it.
Yeah, but it's breaking the law is breaking the law. And
Yeah.
But like that was highway patrol. Like that wasn't even the fucking Phoenix PD. Or
And how does that work, though? It's like DPS can pull you over on the interstate. What about like city cops? Can they pull you over?
No. Not on the
If
freeway.
you're committing a crime, yes. You
So
But
dark
like,
tinted
regular
windows would
traffic
be
stop.
kind of like breaking the law, right?
Yeah, because it is illegal.
It's illegal. You can't have it that dark.
Yeah, so it is illegal. It's because it's obstruction of view for the officer. He can't see who's driving the vehicle.
Because I know my
It's
car's
not me.
Well,
my
not
car's
just that.
fucked. Because
Not
I
just
have
that.
limo all the way. I have it wrapped.
It's not
Yeah,
just
me
that.
too.
It's
My shit's
obstruction
in the
of view
windshield
for
too.
the driver as
My
well.
shit's wrapped.
Yeah.
When you're at night, when you're driving at night, and you got
Can't
that
see
dark
nothing.
ass
Driving
tint. It's
the
hard to
road.
look
Can't
out.
see
It's hard to
nothing.
look
It's hard
out.
to look out.
There's a reason why it's illegal, and that's the reason.
I'm
why.
telling you from experience, my shit is limo wrapped all the way around.
So is
and
mine.
my shit is hard to drive at night.
I'm telling you, there's a reason why that
All right,
shit's
so
legal.
that's the reason why pretty much you got pulled over. It was a safety.
because I'm
It's a safety issue.
You gotta suck it up. Suck it up, Buttercup.
Because you're cute with your glasses, so he thought he'd get your number or something.
Why don't you love me, Jenny?
Why don't you love me,
Jenny?
That's what he wanted to call you.
Oh, that's funny.
Well, now that we're in the conversation getting pulled over or whatnot, what's up with all these wrong way crashes?
Oh,
lately?
yeah. That's
Oh
a
my
big
God.
issue we're having right
It
now.
has
in Phoenix.
spiked
driving
more
on
than ever.
Huge issue we're having.
I used to never hear about wrong way crash. I used to never hear about people going the wrong way. Now it's one of two things: either people are really going the wrong way, or the news is barely starting to cover this issue. You know, it's gotten so bad they're gonna have like these special signs that light up when you're going the wrong way. If it detects that a car is going the wrong way, it'll light up and it'll flash and it'll tell you you're going the wrong way.
I'm going to tell you one thing. When I'm always downtown at the courthouse, I always see, that Washington is a one-way.
Yeah.
Cars are always going the opposite direction of the one-way.
Well, downtown
Always.
is terrible, man.
Hell
Downtown
they
is
gotta-
terrible. And
so
people always, you
confusing,
always
too.
see
It's
that.
so confusing. Then you get that left-hand turn one, the one that
Yeah.
says you can only do it between the hours of like 7 and 2, and
I
then
call
4 to
that
6.
the suicide lane.
Yeah, the suicide
That's
lane.
what they do call it.
Yeah,
That's what everybody
Yeah,
calls
the
it.
suicide. It's
Suicide.
dangerous.
it's really dangerous. Like I don't even know what time it is half the time, and then I'm gonna be like, can I use it or not? Can I not turn?
It's
Can
dangerous.
I turn? It's
Can you
dangerous.
imagine riding a motorcycle down there? It's
Oh, yeah, forget it.
dangerous.
Forget
It's
it, man.
That's
You're
a
just
suicide
asking
right
for
there.
it.
Yeah, people, if you're going to drive, be aware of your surroundings because that one way, I always see cars getting smashed up. And I mean, we just had a terrible fatality this morning
Yeah, we did.
going on the interstate one way.
Yeah.
Cars were mangled. It was
Prayers
just
go
trash.
out to that family.
That was
That
disappointing.
was a
Oh, man, that
very,
is
very
terrible.
sad incident that happened this morning.
Wrong way crash this morning. That was terrible.
It took 3 lives, 3 young lives. These individuals were in their 20s, their young 20s, and their lives were snuffed out.
Yeah, I have an
Just because of
image
a
up.
wrong way driver.
I have an image up on the website right now. If you look at your screen, you'll see those 2 cars are
Yeah,
pretty,
just
pretty
mangled.
mangled.
That was bad. That was that. And like I said, 3 individuals, 2 females, 1 male, all in their young 20s. Neither one of them were past, I think, the age of 25.
Damn.
And their life was snuffed out like that in a heartbeat, all because of a wrong way driver. And now it's still up in the air. They don't know if the driver was impaired or not. But I mean, pretty much, you have to be impaired to be going down the wrong way.
Well, not really.
On a
These
highway.
streets are pretty confusing.
But this is a highway. This is a 17.
Yeah.
This is a main highway, and
North or south. And
and north or south. I mean, you can't get that confused
Yeah, you can't.
unless you're impaired, basically.
That is true. That is true. Those cars look pretty
Maybe
trash.
an Asian.
Man,
Oh, that's profiling.
That's
was
profiling.
man, those cars did get pretty mangled up there. That is dark. Wow, that's
Should have bought a
intense.
Z.
That's freaking intense. Imagine the Z. The Z would have been done.
Yep.
The Z would have been mangled, totally done.
Yep.
Jeez.
That tinted window wouldn't have saved you then.
Oh my god. Profiling. Profiling.
Yeah, but those one-way crashes, just be aware of your surroundings. Watch out for other drivers because, you're going on the right, you're minding your own business, but you never know what that other person might be doing. And they might be texting, they might be drunk, they might be doing some freaky stuff in the car like Yanni over there.
Rubbing one
done
out.
that.
It's like, you never know. Just be careful of your surroundings. What else is going on, guys? I mean, geez, we have a lot to cover, man. We have the United Airlines.
Bombing
to
ISIS,
bombings
bro.
to-
That's what I want to talk about.
I think
Bombing
everyone's-
ISIS.
Well, let's go into
everyone's
the
dropping the fucking Moab on.
Well, let's
ISIS.
go deep into that, because like Trump, not even 90 days in office, has bombed 2
Already
countries,
2 countries, Syria.
and going on a 3rd. Hoorah! Fucking
Man,
hey, make
dude.
America scratch again,
Jesus
baby.
Christ.
We are the
Make America
resistance.
bomb again.
Dude, you know what, man? We got to show the world that the U.S. is number
fucking
1,
balls.
the strongest freaking nation in the world. Because, united we stand, divided we fall, cuz.
Yep. Yes. Yes.
America.
Need to drop some more bombs. Yes.
Hell yeah. Flush out that inventory.
We wouldn't look like pussies anymore, man. America
no.
looks hard now.
America looks hard. America looks hard. But, I still think it's kind of wrong because taking a human life is bad.
Yeah.
I think that is bad. But these tyrants, look at ISIS, man. They just don't care. These
Yeah.
guys are tyrants. They're just taking people's lives. they're just, I mean, they're just evil people. I mean, what they do, behead people. I mean, they're just crazy. So I'm all for the Moab, the GBU 43 ammo root. Come on, people, let's go. What about you, G-Man? Tell us more about that Moab. What's Moab stand for? Come on.
Massive Ordnance Airburst.
Good job.
Aluminum frame, 22,000, I believe, pounds. It cannot be delivered by any standard military jet. It has to be delivered by a cargo plane.
C-130, baby.
C-130. If anybody's ever seen YouTube videos of how cargo is dropped out of one of these cargo planes, it's by parachute. And this parachute will help descend whatever vehicle or supplies that's dropping down towards land. Well, the Moab, I would say maybe platform or slip sheet. Well, the parachute pulls this platform out from under the Moab, and after that, the Moab starts its free fall. Mm-hmm. And then it's guided. It is a guided missile, or a guided bomb, more or less.
Explodes on impact.
If you guys don't mind, I could show a little video of that deployment that the G-Man's talking about.
Yeah, let's watch it.
Let's watch this video.
Please do.
And I'll walk you through the video.
Right, so start it over again. So there we go. Walk us through it, G-Man.
There it goes. So there goes the platform. The Moab pulls out. The parachute will pull out from under the Moab. And there it goes. Free fall. Now at this point, it deploys what they call, I don't know the technical term for it, but it's basically a guidance system on the back end of it, which is honeycombed. And it articulates so that it will guide this bomb in any direction that it needs to. And when this bomb explodes, it explodes with a force that will expand a mile in diameter.
Wow.
With, I believe, the heat signature of more than, 20-something thousand or 20-something hundred Fahrenheit. And just the concussion from when it explodes alone will just liquefy your insides. And that is with a 2 mile radius that it will kill you.
Well, G-Man, that is 1.1. That's serious explosives there. All you ammo people, shout out to my boy Darren Schneider up in West Virginia. Ammo Roo, if you ain't ammo, you ain't shit.
I like that one.
But yes, it is, as they say, the term, or the slang term for it is the mother of all bombs.
The Moab. You just been Moabbed.
You just been Moab. Mm-hmm. And for all of you that don't know, this is the first time that the Moab has been deployed in a combat situation since its inception, which was, I believe, late 70s, maybe early 80s. So we've had this bomb for a very, very long time.
We've had it for a while.
Yeah, even though we've been through the Gulf War, Afghan War, and Iraq War, we've never, ever deployed this weapon.
I remember working in the Moab back in the 80s.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
We were doing testing on the warhead. And
it just goes
the
to
guidance.
show.
Because remember, that whole bomb, the Moab, it's just the GBU 43B. That's a guidance bomb unit. And now you have to do maintenance on that guidance system. And we used to always do it. That's how I got my little, my missile badge and all that, working at the missile shop and now the WSA and so forth. But since we're on that Moab situation there, did you know, I was reading WikiLeaks. And the WikiLeaks were saying that all that whole tunnels that the Moab hit were actually built by the CIA back when the Taliban freaking was fighting the Russians.
I wouldn't doubt it.
That's some deep, dark shit there.
Yeah. Imagine how many ISIS people were killed in that. They were estimating. I want to say estimate. I don't see how they will get an exact.
I don't know how they'll get an exact.
They'll never get an exact.
They're saying like 36. There were like 36 of them.
You would never get an exact because
there's no way.
How are you gonna know? You have to dig that shit up.
Yeah, and those things done collapsed on people. You know, there's people in there. They got buried right away. You know,
Freaking
instantly.
Osama bin Laden might still be down in that mine.
I know, right? The real one, not
real
the fake one
Osama
we
bin
killed.
Well, that's a conspiracy theory story for another day. I want to honestly believe that he is sitting in the Marianas Trench. That's what I want to believe. I want to believe that our SEAL team actually went in there and handled our business, and he's literally sitting thousands of leagues under the sea.
They said they pushed him off because they couldn't. They didn't show any pictures because you really couldn't identify him after how they shot him. They shot him so much that you couldn't even piece the guy together. I mean, that's what I heard. I don't know if that's true or not.
No,
They had to identify the body by blood sample.
Or by blood because they couldn't identify.
there's a
the
lot
guy.
of hearsay, but for the main reason of why they supposedly said that they dropped him off in the Marianas Trench is so that die-hard heretics wouldn't dig up his body.
Oh yeah, or use his where he's dead at, like as a shrine.
As a shrine.
To go over there and
So
be
they
like,
threw him in the deepest part of the ocean, the deepest part of the world, so that nobody could ever retrieve his remains.
yeah.
That is basically the story of what they're saying. But I mean, if anybody knows that we funded and trained Osama bin Laden back in the 70s to fight Russia during the Russian-Afghanistan war. So if you don't know, Russia and Afghanistan in the 70s had a war. They fought each other.
Yeah,
And
that was
guess
back
who
in
lost?
the Soviet Union did that.
Yeah, guess who lost?
Yeah, that was the Soviet
Soviet
Union's
Union.
Vietnam.
That was, yeah, exactly. That was their Vietnam. Just like we had our Vietnam, they had their Vietnam. They literally got forced out. There was no declaring a winner for it.
Yeah.
And so now you got to imagine that the Afghanistan people have been fighting since World War II. They fought on so many lands, and they fought for so many, what we would say, allies. But in the end, they've always just basically fought for their sovereignty. And that's how the Afghanistan-Iraq war started, or how it happened. And they were basically fighting for their sovereignty. They were doing the same thing that they've been doing for decades after decade after decade. They just been, that's the only thing they know is war. And it's just like the United States. What is it, every 20 years, 25 years? We're in a major conflict. We're in a major war. And this has happened since, what is it, our declaration
That's
of
been happening
independence.
since way back in the day.
Yeah, since
forever.
we
Yeah,
declared
since-
our independence from England.
That's 1776.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So ever since we fought for our freedom, I believe it's every 25 years. 50 years, isn't it? No. It's like every 20, no, it might be every 50 years.
Yeah,
I don't know. I'm not sure on the facts, but we've started a war or fought in a war every 25 or 50 years. So we've continuously been in war. That's all our country knows is war.
Speaking of war, what's this deal with North Korea?
That's gonna be
they've
deep.
been around for like ever, man. It's like they kind of
They've been
buzz
around
me.
since the 50s.
Yeah, and these guys just don't stop. You can do like a freaking what do you say? You could do a YouTube video basically of all the bombing, all the missile failures they had. It's like they're constantly they suck basically. North Korea sucks, but yet they talk a lot of shit basically.
Hey.
They talk a lot of shit.
But they like Dennis Rodman.
Yeah,
Yeah, they do.
yeah.
Yeah, they do.
Well, they can keep Dennis
Jong-il, whatever
Rodman.
the fuck, who is it? Kim Jong-il?
Yeah, that guy. But you know what's really weird about the North Koreans and stuff? Because I've been to Korea, and North Korea is jacked up.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, it is.
Oh
I
yeah.
mean, wow, it's just
They're
a shithole.
worse than, I would say, maybe the worst period
'Cause-
that Russia had in World War II.
Because if you look at their generals and all their top brass, and you see them with all these medals and stuff, but they've never seen combat.
No.
Our privates, our sergeants, seen more combat than their generals and colonels.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of their guns and a lot of their artillery it's all outdated. They have some really old guns. Their airplanes are shit.
But you know what?
Submarines are shit.
I'll tell you this much about the North Koreans, though, and I know that guy. It's about pride.
Yeah.
He's gonna go down in flames.
Oh yeah.
Because of pride.
Yep.
But hopefully, they're the main populace of those people will realize that their leader is full of shit.
Yeah, but they can't do nothing because they go against the leader. They're dead.
Yeah. Well, I think this is the turning point. I think now a lot of the people who've been put down, they're finally going to uprise and they're going to say, hey, you know what? This guy isn't who you're saying he is. He's full of shit. So it's going to be kind of like a internal...
No, I doubt it. They're like so brainwashed over there.
They're fanatics. They're fanatics.
If
they're brainwashed.
They're going to believe that this guy doesn't shit.
Yeah.
This guy doesn't.
Yeah.
This guy's an alien. He doesn't have a bowel movement.
That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. If people believe this shit, then, come on now.
But, I mean, you also have to look at the amount of defects or defectors that will leave North Korea and they try to cross the border to the South. So there's still that idea within North Korea that, there's people who realize, like, hey, this guy really is full of shit. And, yes, they can't say nothing because of reprisal, because of those diehard fanatics, which are just constantly around them, monitoring them all the time.
I said the only thing they have on us is that they have more people than us. There's like millions of North Koreans, man. Those people multiply like roaches.
No,
I got a text here. One of a guy from West Virginia, Darren Schneider. He says that in front side windows, they must allow that 33% of light in.
Told you.
Back side windows, any darkness can be used. Rear window, any darkness can be used. And the windshield, non-reflective tint is allowed. Along the top of the window, above the manufacturer's AS number 1 line. That's that little line break that's at the top.
Mm-hmm. What is this, Arizona law?
Yeah, this is Arizona law. How dark can window tint be in Arizona? And this is coming from Darren Schneider in West Virginia. Shout out to him.
Thank you, Darren.
He's listening to us, and that he's a great guy. Hey, Darren, go to our website or send me a PM and send me your address, and I will send you a keychain. That's
Darren's got a keychain.
I'll send him a keychain because Darren, he's a good guy. And shouts out to Darren. Me and Darren, if you ain't ammo, you ain't shit, buddy. You know what I'm talking about.
I'm in there.
Anything else, guys? Keep going, Johnny. I'm sorry to interrupt you, man, but
Johnny.
I had to break that in, man.
Man. Sorry about that.
Sorry, Johnny, man. I'm sorry, man.
You lost my train of thought.
Sorry, man.
Moab going to your ass. Sorry about that.
Sick ass anyway.
Yeah, so basically, North Korea, man. I don't even think people are saying it's not a threat. It's not a big threat. I mean, they talk a whole lot, but let's see if they do the walk. And now with President Trump, he's doing more. He's moving in these 4 warships, bringing them into the Singapore Bay right there, so it's closer to North Korea. I think that's crazy. So we never seen anything like that. And no offense to our last president, but we kind of needed that.
Exactly.
Man, you gotta quit.
Paying him money.
You gotta nip the cat in the butt, man, because. Why are you giving Iran all that money?
Exactly, and then Trump is giving them nukes.
Yeah, like, we're giving them the Moab.
Exactly.
Moab in your ass. That's what you get.
Where do I get one?
Where do you get one?
In your mouth.
Boy, Squintz on a Moab in his mouth.
Oh.
That's funny. That's funny. Oh my
but I mean,
God.
yes, yeah, he did bring up a good point, and I said this in our last podcast. If we've sent a big portion of our Navy, and I just seen this on the news on mainstream media that there was a broadcaster, and she was in San Diego, and she was literally reporting on the fact that a majority of our fleet that's based out of San Diego has been sent to the China Sea. They've been sent over there, so it's fact. It is true, and she was reporting saying that, hey, we need to open our eyes to this, that a lot of our family members are being deployed, and not even they know what they're going over there for. They don't know if it's for a deterrent or if it's for an all-out offensive. Who's going to strike first? Are we going to defend ourselves, or are we going to actually be the aggressors? And from what I'm seeing is this not presidency, but this cabinet
administration.
This administration, they're aggressive. They're being extremely aggressive.
Hey, but look who they have there, Mad Dog Mattis.
Yeah.
Hey, there's no messing around. He's like, hold my beer. I'm going to bomb somebody.
Yeah.
You know.
And which we need, because, I mean, under Obama got rid of a lot of top generals. Well, he didn't get rid of them. A lot of our top brass quit. They said, you know what? Whatever Obama was planning, they did not want part of.
Well, they were working with their hands tied.
Yeah.
And basically, you can't run any business, any organization with your hands tied.
Some of them quit, and some of them were fired or replaced. Mm-hmm. But now that we have Trump, he's bringing in a lot of those old souls, a lot of those old school cats that have military experience in theater
war mentality.
Yeah,
exactly.
They have that warrior mentality, and they're not going to drive us in the wrong direction. They're literally sitting there trying to say, hey, how can we resolve this situation without escalating towards war? Or if we do
they're making a strategy.
Yeah, if we have no other option.
If you look at your screen, if you see that out of base, those guys are on standby, ready to go.
Oh, yeah.
You push a button, and that's going to go.
Oh, I mean, you can look on YouTube, and there's tons of videos of, a crap load of U.S. military equipment that's deployed in Ukraine, Yugoslavia, France, all these European nations, and we're just pouring in tons of our equipment, and our troops. And it's not no UN bullshit.
No, I don't mess around with the UN.
Yeah, it's not no UN bullshit.
No, it's not the UN.
It's our troops.
Yep.
It's United States Marines.
And
it is U.S. Air Force, United States Army, Navy. It is our personnel and our equipment that is being put on the European front line. But we're not being told what exactly, why do we have this buildup? What is going on? Why are we putting so much effort and money and force? I mean, is there literally a war that we're not seeing that's going to happen?
There's no war. It's just there's a prevention of a war, because this guy's a tyrant. They got to stop the tyrant. I mean, it's like Hitler. It's like
and then all this.
That's a whole different. That's a whole different area.
Yeah, but the guy is a tyrant.
But that's
look what he's doing to his people.
That's a whole different area from Koreans to the European.
But look what he's doing.
We're literally on two different fronts right now.
Yeah, but look what the guy is doing to Japan. I mean, he's threatening Japan. He's shooting warheads, testing his warheads.
No, I know that. But I'm saying we're on two different fronts. We're on the European front, which is Russia, like I said, European nations. And then we're on the Asian front, which is the Koreans, the Korean Peninsula, China. We're on two different fronts right now. And we're pushing so much military equipment.
Yeah, but we have the power, and we have they know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. And also, it's like I just have to say this. I like how the Navy send in those Tomahawks.
Yeah,
send the Air Force send in the Moab, the mother of all freaking bombs.
Mother of all bombs,
the mother of all freaking bombs. But on the bright side of that, man, all my brothers and sisters out there in the Air Force or any military, be
Marine
safe.
Corps,
thank you for your service.
Be
United
safe.
States Army,
Come home
Navy,
safe. And we're rooting for you guys. I mean, we're pro-military here. I mean, oh yeah, baby. Just come home safe.
Yeah, you have our support.
On one of them bombs you send up there, Air Force, put the scratch on it, please.
Yeah.
Slap a sticker on it.
Yeah, send a video or send a picture. Send a picture of that scratch. Even if you got to write it on the side of that bomb, the scratch.
The scratch was here. Make America scratch again.
Because guess what? The scratch just fucking scratched the ISIS asshole right now.
Scratching the surface of ISIS.
That's funny as shit. Hey, so it's gonna be Easter weekend. We got a lot planned. A lot, be safe out there.
Yes.
What do we got going on this Easter weekend?
Us,
Barbecue.
us right here in this room.
Barbecue.
Us family.
Barbecue.
This is how we spend it.
Barbecue.
Yes, sir.
Smoke and then a barbecue. Spend time with the family. Hide some eggs.
Hide some eggs.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna do some wind therapy. That's for sure tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
I'm doing some wind therapy. I'm taking the hog out there and I'm hitting the road.
Can't ride on the back.
You could ride, bitch.
Well, yeah. So
he's
you
gonna ride
said,
himself?
yeah, you can ride on the back. Yeah, that's no problem.
That's right. I'm somebody's
I'm
bitch.
somebody's bitch. That's right. I'm around the back.
It's my cocktail fruit.
But yes, everybody, please be safe. Uber is a big thing. Lyft is a big thing.
Uber,
Yeah,
Lyft.
it's gonna be
Oh,
nuts.
Even call a taxi.
Yeah,
Because
there's
of that,
no
dude.
reason why you should be driving intoxicated. And this is coming from the Gman who has experience.
Yes.
Tell us about your experience.
Oh,
Yeah, tell us about that.
my experience
Elaborate.
is I was mildly intoxicated, and a local law official was polite enough to stop me and say, "Hey, G-Man, you're kind of intoxicated. Would you kindly please pull your vehicle over to the side and chill out?" But no, it did not happen that way.
They threw him to the
They
ground.
threw me to the ground.
He got fully cavity searched.
They told me, "Why are you driving with illegal limo tent?" And I was like, I'm not fucking Squintz." But they didn't believe me, and they tried to put their junk in my mouth because they said
What junk? They're
They
putting their
said
shit
I
in
was.
your mouth.
They said I was a Squintz, and they said that Squintz likes the nightstick.
Hey. We gotta be kid friendly.
Oh, so Squintz likes a nightstick.
Squintz likes the nightlight.
Squintz likes nightlife. Either way,
Squint
Yes,
wants
people. Yeah.
Squint wants a Moab in his
he
mouth.
wants a Moab in his mouth. But yes, people, please, it's Easter weekend.
Yeah, be careful, be safe. Use
They
the
fucking even pull
get a
me over
taxi,
for
get
no
a
reason.
taxi.
Like, come on now.
don't go the wrong way on the freaking highway. Come
Yeah.
on now.
Don't have dark
Yeah.
tint.
Don't have dark tan.
Don't have no dark tint.
No be Mexican driving a 370Z.
That makes no sense.
Well, that's why they pulled me over for being Mexican on a Friday night.
So it's gonna be Jesus Zombie. Happy Jesus Zombie weekend.
Huh?
Jesus rises on Sunday.
The fuck are you talking about?
Is that what Easter weekend is?
Yeah. Zombie Jesus.
Then where does a fucking bunny come in?
I don't know. I think it's for the grill. You just throw the bunny on the grill and you eat that sucker.
Man, it's like the same thing that what is it? That holiday with couples,
Valentine's.
Valentine's Day. There you go.
How could you forget freaking Valentine's Day?
Because he's never had one.
I'm single. I don't have a significant other. So that day passes by me like any other.
No,
day.
yeah, you do, bro. It's called Craigslist.
Yeah. Well, hey, keep that to yourself. It's personal information.
JK, LOL.
He's lying. Emoji. Happy face. Fucking prick.
Hey, shout out to Kerwin out there.
Kerwin!
Kerwin's a big shout out to
Kerwin!
Station.
Hey, Kerwin, I love you, man. I love you, Kerwin. I do. So don't be butthurt. Don't be butthurt, Kerwin. I dog on everybody. So everybody.
Kerwin the
gets-
man.
Kerwin is the man. I
Hey,
have a lot
so
of
what else
respect
we
for
got
him.
going on out there, Yanni?
So this is just in.
This just in.
This just in.
This just in.
Former Cardinals player accidentally ran over his 3-year-old kid.
What? Again?
Yeah, it's a tragic news in Mesa.
Right now?
Yeah, I guess it happened
This afternoon.
today. Yeah, 3:45. Power and McKellips. That's sad, man.
Power's way the fuck out there.
Yeah, 3-year-old female was in the driveway when her father moved the truck forward, striking her That's according to police. The 3-year-old did not survive.
Ooh.
She was taken to a local hospital, and she did not survive.
Did you say Cardinals football player?
Yeah, Todd Heap.
Todd Heap.
Todd Heap was checked in. No signs of impairment. Detectives are still continuing an investigation. That's sad, man.
That's fucking dark.
That's dark as hell.
That's tragic.
Who brings that up?
Damn. You did.
Oh, shit.
News and YaniChingas brought it to you first.
Wow.
That's
They
terrible.
fucking pulled me over, but
terrible.
you ruined my Friday, bro.
See, unfortunately, though, it's not the first time I heard something like that, man. We always hear story of little kids getting run over and stuff like in their own driveways. Not the first time I heard about this. It's sad.
That is
It
very
sucks. You
tragic.
just gotta be aware of your surroundings and know where your kid's at.
Damn, that's sad.
That is very true.
I'm like speechless. I'm tongue tied right now. That's just like horrible.
That's dark. We went dark, huh?
That is, I mean, to an extent, that is preventative. Because, I mean, how do you not know where your child is?
Hey, accidents happen.
Hey, little kids-
Because when you're
Yeah.
leaving, when you're
Like,
leaving,
I was an accident.
When
This
you're
is
leaving-
legitimately
when
an
you're
accident.
leaving, what's the first thing you're telling your child? No, you can't go with me. No, get back in the house. Get back in the house.
Yeah,
So
but
you
little
know
kids
your-
it's 3 years old. She could wander anywhere. You know, kids wander. They tend to be walking around. They don't know what any
It's
better.
like kids around pools.
Exactly. It's
I
the
mean-
kids around pool type deal. Exactly.
You know.
Watch your kids around. Watch your kids when you're backing up in your driveway.
I don't know, man. I move
Just
heavy,
watch kids in general.
I move heavy
Pretty
equipment
much.
around all day,
Yeah.
so I'm
Wow.
always aware of my surroundings.
You almost hit me the other day, fucker.
Yeah, you fucking almost ran over me.
That was on purpose. That was on purpose.
Hey, I want to thank you guys for the Scratch Crew because check this out, man. We got the bunker. It looks pretty awesome.
It looks
Oh my God, the
Nice.
bunker. This place looks pretty
It looks
amazing.
nice. It looks
The
like
studio
looks like Kim
America
Kardashian
had a
up here.
baby, and the baby grew up to be
The Scratch.
the Scratch.
And we're not gonna get run over.
Hey, I want to
Damn.
thank the crew.
That's dark.
The crew for having me here. You guys are awesome.
No,
Thank
thank
you,
you.
sir.
Geez,
Thank you.
I'm really proud that you guys make me part of the family.
Yes.
Because if it wasn't for you guys, this would never happen. If it
Oh,
wasn't for our listeners,
It also
our
goes towards our
subscribers,
patrons, yes, our listeners. Thank you,
Yeah.
because without
Yeah.
you guys,
Thank you guys.
this would just be a bunch of drunk guys in a room, just talking about random shit.
hey man, this is just not a room, man. It's the bunker.
Oh, I mean, it would be a random bunch of guys in a bunker talking about.
'Cause this is pretty awesome. It's pretty camoed out. We got the American flag hanging high. We got Darth Vader over there. And, oh man, this is beast. I like it. And we're gonna go HD pretty soon,
Oh,
according
yeah,
to
there'll
the
be
crew.
Video.
Hell
There will
yeah.
be video.
We're gonna go
The
HD
camera's
pretty soon. We're
already
getting
set
the
up and
cameras
everything.
situated, and
But
we're
there
getting.
won't be video of the G-Man.
Come on,
Guarantee
G-Man. Don't be
that.
shy.
It will be blurred out in some way or another, some kind of form.
G-Man has his own videos.
Yeah, he has his
Videos.
porn video. He's on Pornhub.
Yeah, he's on Pornhub.
Look up 2 monkeys, 1 cup. And,
That's
Well,
bestiality, G-Man. You went deep. You went deep on that one.
2 monkeys, 1 cup, and Jason.
One guy, one native.
G-Man.
Screw you guys. Screw you guys, I'm going home.
Hey, I want to send a special thank you out to SAS Designs who hooked us up with that web design. I mean, it was a pretty good design they did for us. They set us up pretty good, pretty cheap. If you want a web design, or if you know anybody that needs a web design, just send us an email so we can give you guys the 50% off coupon. And just go to www.thescratch.us, click the email link, and go ahead and send us an email. And we'll get back to you, and we'll give you that coupon, and it's 50% off. I mean, our website only cost us maybe like, what was it, like $100?
$100 to do our
$100 for a
website.
website.
I don't know,
man.
I didn't
It's
pay
pretty
shit
awesome.
for it. So.
All professional and everything, bro. It looks badass. Our
I mean, you
website-
can't beat that. Those guys are awesome, and I'm telling you, man, they're deep in the heart of Arizona, and they're pretty badass. So look them up and get your work done from them, man.
Can I give a shout out?
Go
Go for it.
I want to give a shout out to my sisters, all 3 of them. I love you guys. I love you guys to death. My mother, yes, Mom, I love you. From the bottom of my heart, you raised the G-Man. And there's no other man like the G-Man in the world. So you raised somebody special. And I want you to understand that I will live in infamy. And your life and your legacy will live in infamy through me. I love you, Mom. I love my sisters. God bless America.
America.
What else? How could you come back from that?
Wow.
Yeah, bro.
Wow,
That
that's
was
just
deep.
Godspeed.
And I want to give a shout out to Six the Cat. Adios. Hey, shoot us a PM, man. We got a keychain for you too, man. Six the Cat. Adios. Shoot us a PM. Shoot me a instant message on Facebook. I got you.
Send your ass a keychain.
Yeah. I also would like to give a keychain out to Jalen Montano. He's out there. We're gonna send him a keychain. Awesome kid out there. He listens to us. He's a
Right on,
subscriber.
Jalen.
There
Thank
you go,
you.
Jalen.
You know,
Send
Isaiah.
one to me too.
Love you guys. You guys are awesome. Love you guys.
To all our listeners, all our patrons, thank you from the bottom of our heart. Thank you.
Yeah, if you know anybody that wants to, sign up and just listen to us. I mean, we're not hurting anybody. We're just saying the truth, man. We just tell the news how it is, trying to make light of a dark situation.
Free keychains.
The news out there is always dark.
Yes, and at the same time, giving you guys information that you need to survive.
See, we align ourselves with the truth. The Scratch
Yes, we
aligns
do.
themselves with the truth. And we just want to spread the word, make everybody just enjoy the show. It's just an hour. And just have fun. Just sit back, enjoy the show, and tell your friends, family, neighbors. I mean, the more we grow, I'm just saying, man, if we grow large and we're huge, it's because of our fans.
Yes, and we'll never forget you guys.
Never.
We keep it real. We
Yeah,
keep it real.
Yes, whatever you guys want to talk about, whatever you feel relevant or whatever you have that you think should be a good topic, express it. Let us know, and we will talk about it. We will investigate it, and we will put it out on the air.
Exactly. But seriously, if you have any topics you guys want to share, anything, any friends, anything you think about, any shout outs, just go ahead and PM us on Facebook or go to our website, send us an email. We'll be more than glad to put it out in the air. If you have any kind of whatever it is, if it's a funeral, if it's a birthday, whatever, just PM us. I mean, because we're real. I mean, we're down to earth and we're here for our fans. We're here for you guys, our listeners.
Exactly.
That's who we're for. So go ahead and shoot us an email, PM. And we just make it real, people. We just make it real.
We keep it real.
We're like K Momo, keeping it real.
Hey, they got shirts for $5, 12-pack.
One thing, guys, I didn't say, man. The Scratch is on the march. The Empire is on the run. So what else is going on?
That's some crazy shit, man. Rub one out. Hashtag rub one out. Like us on Instagram. Follow us on Facebook. Got some cool topics. We'll see what's going on with this whole North Korea thing. Coming in light probably next week. We'll have some more topics. Listen to us every Tuesdays at 7 and every Friday at 9. That's right. 9, right? Yeah,
9 o'clock on Fridays. That's correct.
9 o'clock Fridays, 7 o'clock Tuesday.
We have a big topic going on Tuesday. We're going to talk about pregnancy. Wasn't that like pregnancy? If you're pregnant, does that help marriage?
Would a pregnancy save a relationship?
Yeah, that's our next topic on Tuesday.
No. No.
Topic done. Show's over.
Show's over. Topic is finished. No. People know. Especially women. No. Getting pregnant on purpose to save a relationship.
And then another topic we want to bring up is are you ready for your 40s? Are you financially ready for your 40s? That's a biggie.
That 40s. I thought you were talking about like 40s. I was like, hell yeah, I got 2 right now.
I'm financially ready for a 40 right now.
Yeah, I'm financially ready for 2 40s right now.
2 40s because
we want to get
Chingas is alcoholic.
We want to get Curran on so we could talk about education. We're still waiting for you, Curran.
Yeah,
come on,
big
man.
Curran. We're waiting for you, Curran.
That's the dark, what's he calls himself?
Dark web?
The dark man.
The dark man.
Dark man.
Kerwin's like one of those guys that wears like the leopard suit, not the leopard suit, the latex suit with the zipper on the mouth. That's Kerwin. That's why you call him the dark man.
I heard different though. His wife says he's the dark man because he disappears. He disappears. He just fades away.
He's a big guy, but he's sneaky. He'll sneak up on you real quick.
Sneaky.
And also, we're going to have Sandy J in the house soon, probably like a couple of weeks.
He's going to talk about the same topic, dating in 40.
That guy was hilarious last time he was on the show.
Yeah, he was.
Oh,
we had a ball. We had a ball. We had a ball with him. That was cool.
That guy's intense. That guy's intense. Anything else, guys, we got going on? I'm gonna go around the table.
Let's see. Love your truck drivers. Trucking moves the world. So when you're out there on the highways, keep your distance from trucks because trucks cannot stop like a car. I think it's 70-80% of all accidents that are caused by not pedestrian but small vehicles. Mm-hmm. So I mean, please, people, just be aware. Be aware of large vehicles around you because guess what? That ice cream, that water, that stove that you bought, that couch that you bought, it all comes on a truck. So
Everything.
just have a little patience. Patience and a
put
little
some respect on them.
Go a long way. Just stay the hell away from our trucks, man. Come on now.
You know,
come from the Gman.
talking about the trucks, though, a good thing to remember is also, stay away from the railroad tracks.
Yes.
Because them trains can't stop. They can't.
Yeah.
They're moving.
They'll never stop.
Them bastards are moving. So be careful around train tracks. People, we started off the show with the backstabbers. And we love you all. Just keep it real. Be safe. Godspeed. All the military members out there, be safe. Come home safe.
Yes.
All the cops out there, be safe. I say all the American hardworking men, be safe.
And remember to bring rubbers to an orgy.
Yeah, protection.
Yes.
And be protected. Be aware of your surroundings.
Be
and especially,
protected
guys,
around those big trucks because you need a rubber.
And people, like the song says, all the backstabbers, watch out. Be safe. Keep a lookout for the backstabbers. They're all around you, and you never know when they'll show up, people. Let's play this song just a little bit.
God bless America. God bless our troops.
Godspeed.
Godspeed.
I spit the illest shit ever been dropped into it. So take your time, listen to the sound, 6 on the clock. Listen to the sound of Kim as she licks on the cop. Listen to the sound of me spilling my heart with his pen. Motherfuckers know that I'll never be marshaled again. Full of controversy until I retire my jersey. Till the fire inside dies and expires at 30. And Lord have mercy on any more of these rappers adverse me and put a curse on authorities in the face of adversity. These shoulders hold up so much they won't budge. I'll never fall. Even if my collarbones crush and crumble, I will never slip and stumble. These shoulders hold up so much they won't budge. I'll never fall or fold up. Even if my collarbones crush and crumble, I will never stumble. Bye bye.